Okay, so got one of them coffee press things, and second one in the house. And when there was only one in the house, I really didn't have much of a problem with just dumping it down the drain. But now that there's two of them, I'm a little more skeptical about pouring that much coffee grounds down the drain and expecting it to get all the way to the septic tank. So I got to thinking, I said, man, what I need is something that'll hold a coffee filter so I can filter these, dump it right into this thing that holds the coffee filter and strain it out, and throw the coffee grounds in the garbage, and everything else goes down the drain. And this ain't the first time I've wanted something that would hold a coffee filter so I could strain one thing or another through it. So I broke out the old CAD software and the 3D printer, and here's what I came up with. This is it right here. This blue piece, it helps you put the filter in. It's a little rough against that black table, but here's a ring. This is a snap ring that holds the filter in. This is the stand itself. And then I made this little orange piece in case I ever wanted to maybe set it on top of a cup and use my little strainer to actually make a cup of coffee. It makes a pretty weak one. I tried it. Anyway, so you take the snap ring and you toss her down over the top of this blue thing. You set that coffee filter on top of that like that. You just kind of shove the whole thing right down over it like that. So then when you pick her up, you got your coffee filter neatly trapped inside there. Man, I'm going to tell you what. Without this blue piece right here, it's damn near physically impossible. Wow, did I get in a fight with that, trying to do it without that blue piece. But then, right there's what that little orange piece is all about. Let her sit there and drain over whatever you want to drain it over. All right, now, let's head on over to the CAD, and I'll show you how I drew that up. Okay, couple more little items I've been playing around with here lately. I figured I'd just show you real quick. Busted into the old fairy lights, and man, this is going to come in handy in the camper. Turn that on, carry it around. You got to head to the old outhouse. You just grab the fairy lights and take them with you. They're actually pretty bright. Shine a pretty good area. Here's another one. This one had like a little test button on it. So that one you can just push the button, and I got to do a little rewiring on it. You don't quite have it figured out yet, because you got to have the switch on in order for the push button to work, which kind of counterproductive because once the switch is on and you have the AA batteries in it, it's on all the time. Switch becomes null and void. But yeah, I drew them up. Been kind of coming up with different ideas for different ones. Working on an old ball quart jar right now, one of the big ones. See if we can't get the batteries inside the jar. Okay, we're gonna try the new video capture here. I was using that Xbox one that comes with Windows there, and as you can see, I had all kinds of trouble with it. I mean, it worked; it got the point across, but this is the my video card, the one that comes with that AMD. Seems to work a lot better. Things aren't all screwed up. You can actually see stuff. Works pretty good. So anyway, we're going to give this a try. So this is the filter right here, and what it took to draw her up in CAD. So let's give her the old rolly around. Got to do that. Keep them CAD guys happy. Right there's the base. That was the orange part. Having a little trouble with the throat. So let's clean that base up. Well, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this. Get straight on, look at her. Make her a little smaller. Easier to click things. Let's get that green out of them legs out of there. There's two sets of balls down in there. One to put the bottom of the feet on the legs, and one to clear out pockets for it. Okay. as well, just for the fun of it. There we are. Now we want to subtract from this puck here these four pieces. 1, 2, there's the center and the last divot. Okay. Now we can turn that green back on. And get her facing forward. This fuchsia part right here, this is the snap ring that holds the filter in. And here's the cup. Let's do the cup next. So we want to subtract from this. We want to take away that and that. Okay, there's our cup that helps us put the filter in. So we can shut that off now. And let's make our green all one. Got to pick a color that you want it to end up first. We want that. We want all of them. Okay, and there's the oh, I missed a piece. Subtract from this. Here's the inside part. There we go. And let's roll this up a little. I think we can go to 3D now without it being too confusing, or realistic, I mean. And give her a little roly-poly. And right there's that inner snap ring. And this red piece here, that's what puts the slot in the snap ring itself. Okay, so we got to make that slot in there, so we want to subtract from that, and what we want to take out is that, and bang, now that slot's there. You see something white inside there. Now we're going to get an error message, but oh well. Yes, there you go. Now you can see the slot, and give it a little roll, and there you go. And there were the three pieces, and really not much to it. I didn't get too fancy. I should have rolled my edges here, but didn't. Maybe later. Okay, I think that pretty much covers that.